The MOOC is developed within the framework of the Near EU Jean Monnet module, Neighborhood, Enlargement and Regionalism in Europe, for which I serve as academic coordinator. The MOOC itself is unique in its genre. It looks on the one hand at the developments in the region, on the other hand it develops a useful toolbox to analyze those developments. It also includes specific case studies. There are only a few courses that are available that look at such reality and develop such perspective. The course benefits from the unique combination of in-house UT teaching staff and partnering experts from the Near EU Jean Monnet module from Albania, Montenegro, Finland, Ukraine and Georgia. The MOOC is also a good tool for continuing education, and at the same time it provides our students with the possibility to develop their digital skills and more flexibility when it comes to the learning process.
Since the main aim of the course is to introduce our learners to the nature of regionalisms in various geopolitical and geoterritorial contexts in Europe and Eurasia, as organizers of the course and myself personally as instructional designer and coordinator of the MOOC, it was very important that we designed a course that is coherent in its structure and that also supports learners in achieving their learning outcomes through a careful selection of study materials and digital tools available on Moodle. So in this regard, for our course, we used the various e-learning opportunities and formats of video lectures. So for example, we had knowledge clips, which were designed as a talking head, where lecturer will introduce students to the main theoretical material. We had roundtable discussions with multiple speakers that will go a little bit deeper than theory and present learners with various perspectives on the topic. And we also had guest interviews directly with practitioners and experts, introducing students to various case studies. In this way, we were sure to introduce students to the subject through various angles and formats that help to communicate information in the most efficient and effective way. So in this regard, every video was linked to a specific learning objective and outcome. And we also gave students multiple opportunities to test their knowledge throughout the course. For example, we developed interactive flashcards that gave students a possibility to double-check their knowledge of theoretical material and concepts. And we also embedded self-tests in the videos that will allow students to better test and see how well they comprehend video lecture material. What I would like to also highlight is that we paid particular attention to provide students maybe with a little bit less background on the topic with additional materials that will help them to go a little bit deeper and kind of catch up with the rest of the participants. So in this regard, we designed a course glossary with the key terms that we used in the video lectures, and also database of useful material with various documents, reports, and data sets where they could go back and analyze information in more detail if need to. Since our course also tested students' analytical skills, which is ranked a bit higher on the Bloom's taxonomy, we designed writing assignments. And in this regard, it was very important for us to ensure transparency of the grading of these written assignments. So in order to address that, we designed the grading rubrics on Moodle, which included very detailed grading criteria and also gave students a better understanding of how they will be assessed during the course. Finally, we also provided consultation during the MOOC, which is quite rare for this format. Our lecture connected live in Zoom, and students had the opportunity to ask questions about written assignments, which turned out to be a very useful possibility. Finally, since we have a very international course and participants from all over the world, it was important for us to also ensure that the communication within Moodle and, so to say, netiquette is followed. So in order to do that, we developed the honor code that students had to take a pledge of honesty, of fulfilling their assignments. And we developed a netiquette that guided them through when it comes to online behavior, how to engage in online discussions, etc. Finally, we used only open source material and readings materials, and we put a special disclaimer on our Moodle page that we're sharing materials under the creative licenses, just to ensure the integrity.
Sellel e-kursusel oli kasutusel 2 õppenädalal selline formaat nagu salvestatud ekspertarutelu. Kummalgi arutelul osales 4 kõnelejat, 3 õppejõudu ja moderaator. Ja meie olime siis nende õppejõudude ekspertide seas. Ja see protsess nägi välja nii, et kõigepealt me leppisime omavahel kokku, kes millised jutupunktid ette valmistab. Seda siis selleks, et ühelt poolt kõik vajalik õppematerjal saaks kaetud ja teiselt poolt siis nii, et meie sõnavõtud üksteist täiendaks. Enne salvestamist me panime paika sellise üldise kõnelemise järjekorra ja moderaator oli siis see, kes meie juttu suunas ja kindlustas sellega, et kõik vajalikud mõtted saaksid välja öeldud. Ja siis algas selliste vähem kogenud osalejate jaoks kõige hirmsam osa ehk salvestamine. Seda me tegime siin samas meie õppehoone stuudios praktiliselt ühe võttega.
Õppejõudude seisukohast me kogu aeg otsime uusi ja huvitavaid formaate, kuidas paremini oma õpetatavat materjali edasi anda. Ja mulle endale tundub, et just e-kursused on selles mõttes nagu heaks võimaluseks kastist väljas mõelda ja tõesti katsetada erinevate formaatidega. Nii et ekspertarutelu kasutamine selles kohas, kus muidu tavaliselt me oleme harjunud, et ikkagi on üks lektor, kes oma loengut peab või antakse mingisugust lugemismaterjali, oli meiegi jaoks uudne ja huvitav ja kuigi tõesti see salvestamisprotsess ise oli alguses natuke ärevust tekitav, siis lõpptulemus oli päris tore ja tundub, et ka tudengite tagasisidest, et kuigi tegemist oli ette salvestatud aruteluga, siis nad leidsid, et see formaat oli siiski interaktiivne ja kaasahaarav.
Hi everyone, this is Mari-Liis. I am studying Masters in EU-Russia Studies. Throughout the course, I was working as a MOOC assistant alongside our MOOC coordinator Anna, and my main responsibilities included technical assistance and communication with the students. So before the launch of our official course, we tested our platform to make sure that all the videos, links, and all the materials related to the course are accessible and working properly. We also tested our Moodle page on different browsers and different devices to make sure that our participants have no issue to connect to the course. And when it comes to the technical assistance, we had a technical forum where the participants could reflect their issues, to which we replied as the answers to remove those issues. And upon the completion of the course, we, alongside with our MOOC coordinator, analyzed the data collected from the pre-course and post-course surveys, in which we highlighted the data in detail and to reflect upon the lessons learned sections in order to improve the quality of our learning process in the upcoming courses.
As a MOOC participant, I was really excited to partake in this international and diverse environment, and at first we had more than 500 participants in the course. What was quite engaging that from the very beginning we were allowed to map our location on the welcome Padlet and write a short introduction. This way it was so exciting to see how many people from so many places around the world were participating in this course. As for the course itself, we were supported from the start to the end. For instance, in the beginning there was a short video for people who didn't have experience with Moodle, and we could actually see how to manage the course page. Later there was a course syllabus and guidelines for the writing assignments, which gave us a step-by-step instruction how to proceed throughout the course. Most importantly, grading guidelines and thorough feedback on the course allowed us to deepen the understanding of the subject and all the topics we dealt with. Moreover, I think it's important that we had writing skills materials, for instance, academic phrases database or academic writing tips, which also helped not only for this course but for writing in general. And I also think it was important that we have subtitles for all our videos. As a person who prefers watching videos on higher speed, it was valuable that I could take notes and revise with those subtitles. And finally, as I already told, we had a lot of opportunities to communicate with the other learners, but we also could write our questions to teaching staff and exchange articles and videos with each other. And it immensely enhanced the learning experience in this course.